If America collapsed today, Texas formed its own independent nation and decided it wanted a monarchy, what would we do? How would it happen? And would the Germans become the king of the kingdom? Would America become a German kingdom state? That's a good question. And it's a question we're going to answer today. Here on the channel, we run a series called Suggest a Requester. It's where I take suggestions from you guys in the comments and I turn them into content. And thanks to Christian Salsadoi, we are now going to get into it. Christian asked us if we can try the Make America Again mod, but as Prussian Empire Texas. And of course, I'm never going to say no to a challenge like that. And like the visuals say, it's a party. We're having a party. It's a good party. Before we jump into things, make sure to click the like button and subscribe. Your support helps the channel grow and helps take us to further places. The better the channel does, the higher chance there is I can start bumping out more content like this. So make sure to drop us up. So without further ado, playing as the Republic of Texas with Greg Abbott, who's not going to be around much longer. Let's get locked in. It's Prussian Kingdom time, baby. Now starting off with Texas, there is a lot to do to get ready from the ground up. We're going to have major problems surrounding us, like for example, Donnie up here causing mayhem, the Confederates imploding, Florida getting crazy. Wait, what? Barron has glasses. Oh, we love it. But also PRA, the People's Republic of America. Listen, Bernie's hungry. He likes to eat. And my God, has he got a habit of eating all of this. So we need to get ourselves sorted ASAP. Looking at the focus tree, as you can see, Texas is, Texas is big, but that's not our problem. We're going to do a very, very easy thing here. And that is, we've got our economy plan, but that can wait. Our primary ordeal here is the Lone Star. We're going to push down this focus tree. We're going to go straight down to monarchist proposal. We're going to go for liberal king. No, that's Britannia, the German king. And if we see down here, there's a certain von Hohenzollern that I can see. Interesting. We're going to have two options, and I know which one I'm siding with. And it's finally time to choose our kingdom. We have gone through the necessary focuses for the delay on the elections and choosing our future leadership. After proposing the monarchists and rallying hard for them, we now have three options presented before us. A liberal king, which is King Harry, the British monarchy. A king from Europe, which is von Hohenzollern, the Prussian monarchy. Or we have Hispanic candidate Ted Cruz. But today is not all hail King Ted Cruz. No. It is all hail King von Hohenzollern. I probably butchered that, but there we go. A German king has been done. It is now time to get to town with all of these. I'm going to go down. I'm going to blitz all of these trees. However, once I get to two parties under Kaiser, it's ultimately probably going to give me a choice between authoritarian and libertarian. Given the state that America is divided, I'm going to go authoritarian. Once that has then been completed, I'm going to go over here and I am going to blitz my economy and blitz my army because the Confederates are going to go boom. Donnie's probably going to look south. The Mexicans are in a civil war, and the commie Mexicans, well, anarcho-communism, yeah, the commie Mexicans are a pain in the rear that need to be removed. So, with that being the case, monarchy, strengthen, industry, army, bing, bang, boom, bang, bang, bang. We're going to get ready. Well, that was an interesting development. Not only have we got a ton of buffs now, thanks to our focuses. As you can see, Texan army gives us breakthrough and recovery. We have Prussian discipline, which gives us recruitable pop -10, which sucks, but recovery rate +3, organization regain +30, bullpup rifles, because of course they're beautiful, they're incredible beings. New nobility, NRA presence, which sucks, influential oil barons, and then this, which is rising. Wait, hold on, I can't see this. It's blue. I can't see the blue. Being vaccinated. Oh yeah, vaccinations, they're kind of cool. And we're about to finish this Texan army, which gives us again more org regain. This is actually nutty. But aside from all this, if we look at the map, things are looking a little different. You'll see that we actually have this part of the Confederate States lands. Essentially, we did a focus. This focus was called Purchase New Orleans. And because of that, as you can see, we get the offer to buy New Orleans from the nation, and they accepted. So thanks to that, we get New Orleans and we get all of this as well. So don't mind if I do. Mississippi is ours. It now belongs to the Texanisches Kaiserreich, and I love our flag. My God, that's a beautiful flag. And here we are now in the year of 2028 in January, and things are picking up a bit. As you can see, the Americans have decided to come for me. Donnie has decided I am now public enemy #1, and he wants to bring me down. Lucky for me, he's also at war with Michelle Obama? Huh? That's the new addition. I've never seen that before. Okay, right. Well, Michelle has decided that she wants to go back to Chicago. That's where she's from, right? Chicago? Americans, confirm that for me. She's from Chicago, right? Dixie has come for me. Dixie is wanting me. I think they're wanting the lands back that I took down here, and maybe even the lands I took up here when I did a manual declaration. Lastly, the ordained state of Florida. Now, you must be wondering what happened, obviously, because Barron won the Civil War. Ted Cruz, not even Ted Cruz, sorry, Bush. Jebby Bush came back, and as you can see, he survived the Civil War, and he has turned into a new man who is driven by revenge, has a terrifying presence, and believes he has divine right over Florida and the world. This man, the man who shall not be named. I've got my troops guarding border, and we are doing good for the most part. I've got troops over here on the border against the Dixie, and it seems like Dixie only has like 3 or so divisions on my border. Everything else seems to be focused on Florida, which is good. So I'm going to do my best to deal with Dixie. Once Dixie's crushed, all my efforts are going to push north. I don't have any equipment, so I'm hoping my factories can start pushing. I'm also trying to push out some forts, but I feel like that's a lost battle. Oh god. So I will see you guys when I see you. Oh yeah, we had a name change. We are now the American Kaiserreich, and we now have the American Kaiserreich flag. And it's finally time for our peace treaty. As you can see here, we managed to do 60% of the war effort against the Republic of Dixie, and the ordained state of Florida walked with 39%. They did well in holding the south and pushing up the east, whereas we did most of the legwork. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set a proverbial border like this, wrapping around Florida to show what we walked away with by the end of the war. As you can see, everything in this little T-bone here, look at the shape it makes. Oh, Florida, hold on. I'm a child. Please forgive me. I'm going to give them their peace deals. I'm going to give them what they worked hard for. Oh, an innocent mind would see the letter T. If your mind's as corrupted as mine, you see what I see. And then just like that, Texas has grown. And now that we finally finished that, we have grown nice and long. We're going to go ahead, put our troops on the border up here with Donnie, and we are going to push. We managed to hold the line for now. We've not pushed them too hard, and they seem to be holding a very, very good line against the Federal Republic. But again, we need to hop in, maximize our gains so that we can prepare to fight Michelle, and so that we can also prepare to fight good old Jeb. I have a temporary ceasefire with him, a non-aggression pact. I'm just hoping it lasts long enough. And it's finally time for our second peace deal. The Americans did cave, and we managed to get them to cave. However, as you can see, the Federal of America did well to take all of this part here around the borders of Milwaukee. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go to the FRA, the Federal Republic of America, and give them all the territories that they fought hard for and managed to secure during that war. Everything else we kind of took themselves. The reason why the Federals had such a high war score in the first place was just because they were grinding on their own border for God knows how long. With that being the case, though, we're going to swoop in and we are going to take the leftovers of this America, which is not much to be said, and that is very good with me. I'm very happy with that. We earned this. We fought hard for it. After I released the peace treaty, you will see our troops are all the way over here. As you can see, we were the ones who got them to break. Now, the legitimist America, these guys have broken their non-aggression pact with me. That is slightly problematic, and I'm not very happy with that, especially since they have 1,000 divisions. I need to be building, and I need to be building yesterday. I don't doubt that they're about to come for me, and they're about to come for me hard. Like, Michelle Obama's on a path of vengeance, and I'm evidently the target of it. Now, if we take a look up here at the top, I now have a We Are at War symbol. Now, it's not because these guys have come for us, as which I was preparing for. Preparing? I was preparing for these guys to hit me. Luckily, they've not, and they're still at war with Cascadia, it seems, but they can't get them because Cascadia all the way. Haha, bozo. You're probably going to leave me alone until that's finished. But with that being the case, you can see all of our troops are over here because Desiree decided to declare war on us. They declared war on us, Bernie, and... oh no, only Bernie. Okay, never mind. Just us and Bernie. Now, it's going to be a tough one, but I've put all my troops here ready to rock and roll. And to make my troops better, we have a new focus. We've completed American diplomacy. I've come down here and it's bring Dixie into the world, claim Baron's throne, Kaiser of the South, so coring and taking lands, getting cores, that, and the other. But then we have this, a Greater German Union, revived Crusader spirit, which gives us military buff, Crusader kings, military buff, Crusade against, military buff, those who stand defiant gives us this gives us annexed war goal. The Marxists, and its war goal, the unholy, i.e. the west of the states. So like LA, California, Vegas in Nevada, so on and so forth. Then we have 10th Crusade, which unfortunately hits our org, but my god, gives us more attack power. Backstab the Brits where we go after the Canadian and British territories. Restore the hemisphere by going after the south and turning all of the Latin lands back to Catholic, I guess, Crusader territories. And conquer the false Europeans, i.e. taking out any resemblance of the Americans. After that's been done, we can probably finish the fruits of loyalty down here, and then we can come to Imperial America and become German America. Things are looking hot. Things are looking hot. Right, everyone on attack order. Let's rock and roll, baby. So it would seem that I've subconsciously gained territory without even realizing it. If I right-click my nation, you will see that we now control the Caribbean and parts of Central America and a little bit of South America. Now, I think it's because of the focus I've literally just done. If we scroll all the way back down here, we have conquered the false Europeans. Cool. Restore order. I didn't realize that Get Event Texas Demand Submission meant annexation. I thought it meant subjugation. Okay. So with that being the case, I now have more territory to build in, and it's given me 400 total divisions. I now have 238 divisions here to put into armies. This is nuts. Oh my god. Well, at least I know I'm gonna have units stacked all over. Never a dull day in the German American Reich. I think it's finally time. I think it's finally time to go on the offensive. We're now in 2038. No one has attacked me. I've been building up forts and obviously supply hubs all around the place. I think I'm ready to start moving. I now have my Super Tank Division 2. This is my Armored Corps. Hello, nice to meet you. Because I outnumber the Mexicans, I outnumber the Californians, the Jeffersons, the Nevadians, the Cascadians, the Floridians, so on and so forth. I'm going to do a lot of cleanup off camera because it's just going to save time. No, screw that. I'm going to declare war on Jeb. Let's declare on Jeb very, very quickly. I'm going to put my troops into orbit. Orbit? No, into action. My god, orbit. What are they? Spacemen. And then I'm going to hopefully see the results of my beloved Armored Corps. Here's hoping. Oh, wow. I thought my infantry were good, but my god, my Armored Corps is disgusting. My Armored Corps is doing the god's work. Oh, that's brilliant. That's fantastic. Right, well, let me clean up and I'll see you when it's time to face the Federal Republic. And it's finally time for the grand finale. The American Kaiserreich, the great German America. We've done well. We've taken most of the Caribbean. We've taken down here. We have taken all of the US, except for the Great Northern Republic that was once Alaska. And now we've got one enemy left to fight, and that is Michelle Obama and the FRD. Is it the FRD? Federal Republic of America. FRA. There we go. We got Chicago in this area over here in a peace deal. We got an area up here in a peace deal for some reason. I'm not complaining. You know, at the end of the day, territory is territory. But we're going to go ahead, justify the war goal. We've got 15 days to launch it, and they're allied with Greenland, which means once I finish and I eat Greenland, I get all the minerals in the world. Thank you, Greenland. And after waiting for the justification, it's finally time. Retake the core states. How does it look? Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Yeah, this definitely 100% confirms my theory. They've got the Soviet Union syndrome of where we've got very, very good divisions. Or sorry, we have very many divisions versus very good quality divisions. Because again, they're sitting over here with 2,000 odd divisions. I'm only at 400, yet mine are clearly a higher quality if this is what my troops are doing. This is nuts. This is absolutely bonkers. I'm just gonna let my troops run wild, get the job finished, and I'll see you when the job's done. And it's finally peacetime. Now, this was a pain simply for one reason, and that reason being the fact of Greenland decided to become a major. So even after I finished America, I still had to go over and deal with the baloney that was going and getting Greenland. It was a grand inconvenience, but because of that, America has grown, and our final goal has been accomplished. Now, I don't think I can do anything with this in terms of focus trees. No, Imperial America wouldn't really change much. It just changes my name to German America, which it basically is. So with this, we have completed our end goal. We have completed the challenge, the request to test out the Prussian monarchy for Texas. But also on top of that, we've also oh, wait, hold on. I've just noticed there's someone hiding in Detroit. You know what? They can keep it. It's not much. I've not lost much. But with this, this, we answered the question, how would a German kingdom ran by America, or, you know, even better, let me rephrase that, an American kingdom led by a German monarch perform? And let me tell you, they are working absolutely wonderfully. They are the most economically fast, great power that I've ever played. This has been an enjoyable experience, and my troops, for all intents and purposes, were doing incredible. They've got good equipment, everything's going great, the most basic of templates, and they were doing good. Why? Because of the buffs our Crusader King brings us and his German monarchical ideas. Monarchy ideals. I can't English. So all in all, for all intents and purposes, if America breaks tomorrow, we need to get a German king. So with that, thanks very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. Again, thank you very much for the suggestion for today's video. And if you want to see more, make sure to comment your suggestion in the comments down below, and I'll add it to my list, and we can do it in the future. Remember to drop a sub, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next video I do. Until next time, guys, all the best, and have a good one. Ta-da!